Hey guys, what's up? It's Keisha Baby, and we're gonna do a video discussing Sunstar letting the world know that his son, Lone Star card, I'm sorry, I meant Daystar, him and his son and their family forgives Megan Thee Stallion for not doing a praise dance fast enough to where the feet missed all those bullets that were coming at her. And I'm also going to touch on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do apologize. I know this is super late. I'm talking about the reunion part 2. I did an entire video and I edited the shit out of that video and I tried to upload it to YouTube. And you know what happened? Let me tell you what happened. The format was so funky, it was crazy. So I was just so irritated because it would not keep the format that I saved. I deleted the whole goddamn video. So guess what? You're going to get a short version of my view of the reunion. All right. So if you got time for the tea, come on, y'all. Come holler at me. See you in a bit. Hey, everybody. It's Keisha, baby. And if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. See you in a bit.
Those who felt that it was important to paint my son, Daystar Peterson, aka the artist Tory Lanez, with a particular brush and to hold him up in a particular light to make people think that he is a monster, that he is this really, really terrible person that did a really, really terrible thing.
Yeah, you know, who said that shooting at folks and allegedly beating up people because they didn't say hello to you was really a bad thing? I mean, it's really not that bad.
Guess what? Both my son, myself, and others of our family have long decided that we are not going to hold any animosity against Megan Pete, aka Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sunstar. I'm sure she really appreciates the fact that you and your son, Lone Star Card, have forgiven her for not moving the fuck out the way fast enough to avoid the bullet getting in her foot so that there wouldn't have been an arrest, a trial, and now a conviction. So she appreciates your forgiveness for her not being fast enough to move out of the way of your son shooting at her. Do I still have to say allegedly since he's already been found guilty? Do we even bring up the incident that August Alsina alleged, stating that Tory Lanez and his bodyguards, or Tory Lanez either had his bodyguards like physically attack him? And everybody knows that August Alsina deals with a lot of health issues, and allegedly your son had his goons beat the shit out of him because he did not speak to Tory when Tory extended his hand. Dad, do you not know like who your son is, or do you not know what's going on? Do you not have access to like TV, internet, and the only bit of information is the information you get from your son? Did you not hear the phone call from the from the jail cell initially when he was apologizing profusely? Like, I don't apologize to people if I didn't do anything to them. I don't just go up to strangers and say, yo, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I know you're never going to speak to me again, man. I'm so sorry. What is he apologizing for? And Mr. Lanez, Mr. Daddy Lanez, if your son is innocent, can you please tell us what happened? Can we please get his version? Can you say something? Like, no way am I going to be like giving a 40-minute long sermon and my son is facing 22 years and I don't be like, nah, the driver shot her. Like, I'm telling from the mountain high all the way to the valley low. I'm telling what happened. I don't care if my son get mad. I don't care if you call me a snitch. If I know my son's innocent and I have the truth, I'm going to let the truth set him free. So I don't know what level of delusion this man man is like living in. And I know he lives in a level of delusion because of the tattoo that he has on top of his head. He's trying to trick us to make it seem like that's his hair coming out of his scalp, and he has some type of fade. But he's a little too light skinned for the ink that they put up there, a little too light skinned. It doesn't match his skin. Also, he's taking the oil and putting it on his bald head, which is causing his head to shine way shinier than the face, which is making the black polka dot, the ink or whatever he has in the top of his head, look even more artificial. So because of your hair, I can't even trust nothing that you say. All right. That's all I have to say about that situation. Let's go ahead and move on to Love and Marriage, Huntsville, the reunion part 2. I believe Carlos knows that the cast knows some information, some factual information about Marceau cheating. And I believe Carlos is irritated that they keep dangling and dangling and dangling around this particular topic, and no one is coming with facts, because he is pressing them to go ahead and say what they know. Let's go ahead and get this moving. And the cast is like, nope, we're going to dangle the carrot in front of the rabbit's face and not give the rabbit the carrot. All right. So this is Carlos, like legit. Marceau, whose hairy naked asshole do you have in your phone? Where did you get the picture of the hairy naked asshole? What did you reply? Why did you like it? He's like, go ahead and just say it. Just go ahead and just be 100. What is going on? Go ahead and say it. Marceau don't even have to answer, honey, because let me tell you something. Tisha is going to answer and cover up for her husband, okay? So, you know, everybody's pressed on Marceau's cheating. Nobody's really giving any receipts, but I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through it. It don't matter. If you had a video of Marceau in a sexual act with another woman, Tisha is going to close her eyes and squeeze them real tight and says, I didn't see it, okay? She's not leaving Marceau under any circumstances. It don't matter what he does. I would not be shocked if Tisha already has proof of some adulterous activity. She is not leaving Marceau. So to me, at this point, what is the point of trying to make her realize what everyone else sees? Because she's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. She understands how she talks. It's very irritating. It sounds like she has 5 cotton balls in her mouth every time she's trying to speak, and she knows nobody else is going to deal with that. All right. So she's going to stay where she's at. Okay. And, you know, Melody, I like Melody, however, but you were in that situation. Look, let me just say allegedly on Marceau cheating. All right. It's just that everybody in the world thinks he is. Okay. That's it. But Melody, you were right there. You were sharing your husband for a long time. Okay. So it is what it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. They brought up the fact that Miss Wanda was talking about Melody and Martell's baby. She basically said, hey, I didn't specifically target the baby. Melody wanted to talk about baby daddies first. And since Martell went on Dr. Heavenly stating that he did not think one of the pregnancies belonged to him, that's where I got that information from. You know what, Martell? You don't want people talking about your kids, but you go online and tell the whole world about a baby that your wife terminated, and then states that that baby may not have been yours. You're putting way too much information out. I don't care what's going on with you and your ex-wife. You don't tell personal information like that. That was a no-go, because people use that information and use it to harm you. So, you know what? I'm going to really give Miss Wanda a pass on this, even though that was foul, what she said. And if she's talking about Sugar Mama's hair, Girl, first of all, Miss Wanda, you look like Shanae. Okay, let's just go ahead and put that out there. Don't talk about nobody, okay? You don't talk about no black girl's hair. Like, that's an absolute no, especially looking the way how you look. Don't talk about nobody. But I'm going to give her a pass on the baby daddy thing because Martell was the one who put that out in the atmosphere. And as a man, you are supposed to cover and protect your family by any means necessary. All right, so what else was going on with this interview? Oh, Kiki. I don't like Kiki. I don't like the fact that she is trying to be a fake friend to Melody just to get clout to be on the show. And she's doing that by dragging her cousin, talking about her cousin behind her back to people who don't really care about her cousin. I don't respect people like that. I can understand you wanting to be on the show. Try to work that in with your cousin. But you don't backstab family. And it doesn't seem like these girls are just like true diehard friends. So you're going to end up losing your new fake friends and your family. That's 2 strikes. That's a no-no. You need to really apologize to Tisha for you being messy, bringing up her marriage. Like, and I understand that they don't have the best of relationships, but I'm just not going to do that to my family. I'm not going to do that to my family. I think Kiki's wrong. And to me, her and Miss Wanda can go ahead and mosey on down the road. They don't even need to be on the show. All right. Miss Wanda tells Melody that she came to that event looking for smoke because she was on live, which I believe that is true. And it just got heated. It just got ugly. I hope this show doesn't turn into Love and Marriage Ratchet Huntsville. All right. So then they talk about, they have Stormy and Destiny, or Storm and Destiny on the show. Basically talking about, Carlos was bringing up how the fans think that Storm, is it Storm or Stormy, is ghetto and she's not a good fit. I do like her. I think she's genuine. I think she's a hustler. I think she's hardworking. I have no problem with her being on the show. I don't know why. I cling to her. I like her a lot. I just do. Let's see. Destiny, baby, Carlos was giving you a hint you about to get fired. I don't know if y'all remember the last time that Nene was on Bravo, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was being difficult, allegedly, with producers, wasn't wanting to really participate, wasn't wanting to give information. And guess what? That was her last season. So Destiny, if you want to stay on the show, you need to open up. You need to say what's going on. You need to just go ahead and pour it out, because Carlos basically told you that the cast and producers are having to try to pull too hard to get you to open up. They ain't got time for that. You'll be canceled and replaced. You can't be on a reality show and want to be completely closed in. Now, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to be closed in and not wanting to divulge your personal information, but don't go on a reality TV show for that, okay? Kimmy, she really didn't, she really didn't have, Kimmy and Maurice really didn't have much going on this second episode of the reunion. But Maurice did bring up a good point to Martell about you need to make sure you protect your family by not running that mouth. I don't see how, well, let me not say this. I was going to say, I don't see how Sheree is seriously dating Martell. I hope this is just for show or just for their career or whatever, because like, Sheree, you too pretty to consistently be dealing with these toxic dudes back to back to back. Everybody know Martell fine. What we not going to do is lie and say Martell ain't fine. However, knowing what I know and seeing what I saw about him being a husband, I would never, ever date Martell, okay? Now, if we did something in private, he the type of dude I wouldn't even want nobody to know. I would deny it if he said it came up. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? His character, I just don't like it. I don't think his character is right. So I'm excited to watch part 3. And I'll come back with a full review. I'm sorry this review is really short and just kind of like blah, but I'm still mad about what happened to the video that I edited because it was detailed and I did all the extra edits and it's just gone. It's just gone. All right. So you know what I say. If you got time for the tea, come holler at me. See you later on. Talk to y'all later. Bye.